Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bulls Weekly. I'm your host, Vinny Paracelli, and we've got another great one in store for you today. This is basically going to take the place of our morning skate report, given the Bulls play tonight and tomorrow instead of Friday and Saturday. On the program, we get you ready for that series with the Whalers. We update you on the standings around the league, and we've got your top plays of the week. Let's kick things off with the weekend recap against Wilmer. On Friday night, the Bulls trailed for just a second. Unfortunately for them, it was the final second as Wyatt Toll scored in overtime to give the Warhawks a 4-3 victory. The teams traded goals through the first 60 minutes as Tyler Bump, Josh Arnold, and Lucas McKinnon scored for North Iowa. Brady Myers stopped 29 of 33 shots on goal in a losing effort. On Saturday, the Bulls were looking at a 2-goal deficit just 5 minutes into the second period, but a hat trick from Connor Clemens and another goal from Braxton Collins saw them take a 4-2 lead into the second intermission. In the final frame, Nick Klitschko picked up his first goal as a Bull, and Brendan Studioso added his 17th goal of the season. Drew Seitz got the win in between the pipes, making 26 saves on 28 shots. With the playoffs right around the corner, let's take a look at the standings around the league. In the Central, Rochester is closing in on a first-round matchup with the Bulls. They only need one more win or one more Chicago loss to clinch their playoff spot. In the Coastal Division, Long Beach is already in, closing in on a division title. New England is a win away from clinching their spot. They can also clinch with a LA Fighting Spirit loss. In the East, the Jets are still undefeated with everything wrapped up. Pittsburgh in as well. The fifth-place Worcester Oilers can only get 45 points. Toledo has 44 and West Michigan has 43. They are both a win away from locking up the last two spots in that division. In the Frontier, they have to play the extra play-in series, so there's 6 teams going to the postseason from that division. Those are pretty much decided at this point, and pretty much all their seedings are locked in as well, besides the top 2 teams. In the Midwest, St. Louis is your regular season champion. Peoria and Nashville have clinched their postseason spots, while Cincinnati and Evansville look like they will go down to the wire for that final playoff spot. Currently, Cincinnati has a 2-point lead, and each team has 6 games to play. In the Northeast, Binghamton is your champ there. Jersey Shore will be playing Syracuse as they've clinched their playoff spot. Rock City has 33 points in 4th place, but they only have 2 games left, which means they only get to 37. The Lockport Express have 4 games in hand on Rock City and trail them by 5 points. If Lockport wins out, or at least 5 of their last 6, they will be in the playoffs instead of the Royals. In the South, we know who will be in. We're just not sure just yet who will be playing who. Point Mallard, Texas, Atlanta, and Euless all going to the postseason. And in the West, Granite City and Alexandria are in the playoffs for sure. Breezy Point and New Ulm just need a point to clinch, or one Wilmer loss will send both of those teams to the playoffs. 3 teams separated by 1 point, so a lot to play for in these final few weeks in the West. Everyone trying to avoid a first-round series with the Lumberjacks. All the Bulls can do is look forward, and in front of them is a 2-game series with Wisconsin. The Bulls have won all 4 meetings against the Whalers so far this season. The last victory, a 6-1 win filled with plenty of action. Don't know if we'll see any bad blood boil over tonight or Friday, but we can say the Bulls need to be on the lookout for these 3 Whalers. Ben Ratner, Austin Lewis, and Connor Basacy are the leaders in points by a wide margin. Ratner and Lewis are tied for the team lead in points with 61. Ratner has a team-high 24 goals, while Lewis is the assist leader with 40. Basacy is third on the team in those 3 major categories. The Bulls saw Max McConnell last time these 2 clubs met. He is 5-7 on the year with a .391 goals against and a .901 save percentage. Alex Hufford picked up the win for this team in their last game on Wednesday against Peoria, stopping 49 of 53 shots the Mustangs threw his way. He is 5-3-1 in 9 appearances this season, a .359 goals against and a .900 save percentage to go with 1 shutout. Jacob Huff comes over from Pittsburgh. He made 3 starts with Wisconsin so far, and he's won all 3 of them, allowing 7 goals. Overall on the season, he is 5-3-1, a goals against of .307, and a save percentage of .898 with 2 shutouts to his credit. That's your preview for the Wisconsin Whalers. Let's get you now to the top plays of the week, and as always, we'll start at number 5. We're going to call this one a hustle play. After he can't get to the rebound, Brendan Studioso ties up his man and forces the turnover, and then he's rewarded with a rebound in front. The Globo Jim Selly after the goal, and he is fired up for his 17th goal of the season. Number 4 is Sean Maloney. He's going to come away from the half wall with possession of the puck, and he's going to set up Lucas McKinnon with a great pass. McKinnon doesn't get all of it, but he gets enough of it to score the goal on Friday, his first since December 18th. Number 3, Josh Arnold all by himself on the breakaway thanks to Owen Larson. No move, just a shot, and it squeaks through Alex Cathcart, and that is a shorthanded goal that gave the Bulls the lead on Friday. Number 2, Connor Clemens. 3 goals. This is by far the best of his 3 goals from Saturday. What a pass from Maloney once again. The guy was on fire in Game 2 of this series. 4 assists on the night. But at number 1, how about this beauty for your first goal as a Bull? Nick Klitschko, tic-tac-toe with Joyo, Clemens, and Maloney. Great puck movement from the Bulls. Not even a Warhawk on the screen as Klitschko just sends it into an empty net. That's how wide open he was. That right there is our top play of the week. So the Bulls begin a 2-game series with the Whalers tonight. Yes, Thursday hockey for all you hockey fans at home. Hopefully the broadcast is better in Wisconsin than it was in Wilmer. I know a lot of fans had issues over the weekend. The games will begin at 7:30 p.m. tonight and tomorrow. No Mixler as we are on the road, but it will return next week and will be available for the Bulls' final 5 regular season games. That will do it for me today. You can see me tonight with the post-game report from Wisconsin. Until then, I'm Vinny Paraselli. We'll see you next week here on Bulls Weekly.